The proposed project specifically here in Dalton includes the thinning and removal of the encroaching pinyon and juniper. Traditionally, these species were controlled by fire and kept in fire-safe sites. Now they've encroached to areas that used to be sagebrush habitat, and so now, hence the concerns over the sage grouse loss of habitat. And then the greater project includes both tree thinning and removal, as well as a fencing project to try to control grazing, both through horses and cattle on these sensitive areas, to see if we can get a better response. A response that we're looking for to improve the conditions here.
So our goal with sage grouse management and rangeland health is to improve our ecosystems, to make them functioning. So it's a variety of species that benefit from it, not only sage grouse, but the whole suite of landscape ecosystem species that we're managing for out here.
Landscape basis, so that everything is interconnected, as we all know, and so we're trying to show that and try to analyze that and try to plan that. There are a lot of horses here. We're way over AML. Looking at a landscape level plan, you can't leave out anything, and horses was an obvious that we had to look at the aspect of it too. We're 4 to 5 times over AML, the Desatoya HMA, and it's having an impact. It's definitely having an impact. Where we can move the cows around as they impact an area, it's not really something that we do with horses. We really can't move the horses around. We want to do something a little different. What we've done with horses hasn't been working, and we want to do something a little differently, if that means, rather than managing horses every 4 or 5 years when we do a major gather, we would like to manage them every day like we do the rest of the land. And out here it's critical because of all the sage grouse habitat and some of the things that we can do. We want to do, and we have partners who are ready, willing, and able to do it. So that's what we want to do.
Or I should say, there's multiple causes of degradation leading to cumulative effects to the hydrology and then in turn the vegetation. So the 3 components are the pinyon, juniper, density and encroachment into sagebrush habitats, and we have historic and some current livestock grazing impacts, and then we have the wild horses, which are over 300% over the established AML.
Well, from a wildlife perspective, this is a really great project. It's a landscape project that targets the multitude of issues that currently occurs in the Desatoyas. Currently, we have sage grouse, mule deer out here, but population numbers have declined, and certainly this project will benefit them over the long haul. The trees have definitely encroached in this area. Looking at the ecological potential and site maps, there's a lot more trees than should or existed pre-European settlement. So taking those back will certainly benefit the mule deer, certainly benefit the grouse.
As far as horses, the impacts that I've seen as a biologist has been mainly in relation to summer use of water on limited water supplies. For instance, as you might have an extended period of antelope and sheep might use a water source for 1 to 2 days. And then all of a sudden you will see on that same source, since the water supply is limited, you might see a group of 15 or 20 horses come into that water source. And beside, you will not see for the next 10 days, if that water is not available and there's not enough available water, you will not see any signs of wildlife of antelope or sheep or deer utilizing that source until those horses have left the area.